All right, each week, one of the members gets the opportunity to share with the group further insights into their business or enlighten the group a little bit more about themselves. Members can use the time to problem solve or seek assistance from the group or advice from the group. As a collective, the time is theirs to use however they would like. Yes, I have decided this week we're going to have Mr. Rusk. Let me find him. There he is. And add to the spotlight. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Hang on. Add to the spot. There we go. So this week we've got the wonderful Mr. Rusk. So Ben Rusk, coin specialist, here with us today. So basically, Ben is our local business at breakfast alchemist. He turns metal into gold. I suppose that'd be the easiest way to describe it. Turns metal into gold, paper into gold. Could be paper.
No, actually,
it could be just numbers.
I turned paper into gold.
Yeah. But then on the other hand, you would also turn numbers in a bank account into gold. So you turn numbers into gold. So ultimately, yeah, you're quite the alchemist. So with that, Ben, here's what I'd like from you. Give us a quick elevator pitch again to remind us what it is that you do. And then I want a history from you as to how you ended up selling this or promoting this or however it is, how it's you that's doing, how did you end up doing this? Just a history. And then stop talking because I reckon we'll have a bunch load of questions. With that, I'll let you take it away.
All right, so I'll try to remember what you asked me to say, but my elevator pitch is I help families protect their wealth by investing with gold and silver. Okay, so you want to be able to protect your wealth and leave a family legacy. I think of myself as a pirate building a pirate chest for my grandson. I can't imagine the look on his face one day when he'll open the safe and see what's inside. So sorry about that. How did I get into this? Got to go back to 1992. I took a trip with a neighbor down to a river. He cracked open a rock, lifted a rock that was up on the bank next to a river, and brushed off the dust under the rock into a pan. We went down to the river. We panned out the dust, and there was actually gold in the pan. Gold is all about where you find it. That set me on a mission to learn more about that industry, prospecting and mining for gold and silver. So I got quite the education. I spent a number of years in a club, which happens to be the oldest prospecting club in America. It's called the North American Miners Association. I became the editor for the newsletter and got to interview everybody in the club that were all miners and prospectors. So I loaded up my head with this knowledge. I've always been an entrepreneur. I had the opportunity to try many, many different avenues as an entrepreneur. When this one came up, I happened to be in a marketing class and somebody introduced the program to me. I was just at that moment looking for a way to protect my retirement that was sitting in a 401k. And I realized that over the years, the market had gone up and come down and I had lost some of my profit. And I'm like, well, I'm retired now. How am I going to protect it from happening again? I don't want my retirement to evaporate. So I moved the entire lot from the stock market, liquidated my stocks, moved over, bought gold and silver, and put it in a traditional IRA that locked up my entire retirement, kept it in an IRA, but it was now backed by gold and silver. So it met my need perfectly at the time I needed it. So since then, what have I done? I've been in this program 4 years and I've helped many families do the same thing. I was actually the first person to do that 401k transfer within our company. So I got the opportunity to teach others how to go through the process as well. I've even been on the opposite end of liquidating some of that gold and silver from my retirement account. 7 days, I've got a check in my hand. So it's very easy to get it in and get it out. Now, not only that, but the program also offers the ability to buy gold and silver with as little as $1 at a time. They set aside an ounce of gold or silver for $1. And when you own the whole thing, you can have it shipped to your front door. or leave it in our vault. You can store up to $50,000 with no storage fees. So that's what I'm doing.
Excellent. All right, who's got questions for Ben?
I'm also an avid miner and metal detectorist. So whether you want to learn how to dig gold out of the
No,
ground,
we don't. No, we don't.
Right.
We want to know about this. Right? You stop talking so that we've got questions. Give us a chance. We want to
Yep.
know about this. And we can talk digging for gold, like literally
For
digging for gold
days.
later. All right, Patricia, you're up.
Do you ship internationally? Like, would you ship to the Caribbean?
We are open in 12 countries. I wasn't prepared for which countries, but I can go over it real quickly. United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, Singapore, New Zealand, Mexico, Austria, Switzerland, Germany, and Liechtenstein.
Okay, then I have a next question. You said you store. So it's possible for me to buy, store, and then when I need it,
Yes.
I sell
So
it
what
back to
we
you?
do is you can buy it, store it, liquidate it, transfer it either to your bank or to a My Pay Quicker Visa card that you could use it and spend it that day.
Okay. You provide the credit card?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm interested. I'll contact you later.
All right.
Excellent. Faith, you got a question?
Yes. So basically, how would we purchase through you?
So you grab a membership, and the membership gives you access to 18 member benefits. One of them is what we call our digital wallet. And you just use a credit card to buy your gold and silver. It's physical, sitting in the vault. For you to do whatever you want with it. You can store it. You can sell it back to us. You can transfer it to another member. So if you have family members and you want to, help them out, you can actually transfer gold and silver to them directly so that nobody has to enter the banking system. And it's kind of like an alternative economy. There are IRS regulations on how much you can transfer. I think it's 18,000 a year to one individual, but that's the only limitation we have.
So will you have your details in the chat box?
Yep. I'll drop it in there again right now.
Thank you.
Now, Ben, we've chatted before. You've got some pretty cool coins, right?
Oh yeah.
Have you got some sitting right there?
Yes, I do.
Ben will show you us some of the coins.
I want to grab the latest one I got because it sold out. This coin sold out in 30 seconds. 1,500 coins. It's our Dragonfly coin. 1,500 coins sold out in 30 seconds. There were people that were thinking about it. They went back to get it and they were all gone. They were so mad. Now, we have another platform like eBay. It's called Stack and Sell, where I can scan this coin and put it up on a platform where I can see my collection, and I can push a button if I want to sell one of them. Somebody sold one of these coins. I picked it up. So I've got another one on the way. These are highly sought after collectibles. We have had some of our coins that we have purchased for $139 go up to $1,700 in 6 months. What kind of a return is that, right? It's ridiculous. Not all the coins do it, but the ones that sell out, absolutely, they're going to skyrocket. And the fact that I was able to get a second one was unbelievable.
So brings me to this question, right? If you have coins, like you see the physical coins like that, I'll use Simon's dad as an example. Avid coin collector. Like, he had coins sitting in the bottom of a safe that was an absolute nightmare every time he moved, right? Passed away a couple of years ago. The boys end up with yes, like this truckload of coins. And they're like, what do we do with them? Like, what do we do? Simon's dad loved them so much that he'd go to the safe, open it up, sometimes put his music on and just go through and look at it and remember all bits and pieces and everything. But we don't have the memory the same way. We have the memory of the idea of him doing that, but we don't know anything about the coins because, hey, he never sat anybody down to go through the coins, right? So let's say in this particular instance, let's say somebody inherited a bunch load of coins. How do you move them on? Because sometimes the thought is you just take a picture of it, post it on eBay, but nobody knows anything about coins. So how do you do it?
Well, sorry, I was just going to show you the platform I was just talking about.
Yep.
All right. So this is the marketplace. All I got to do is come up here and scan a coin and it'll be loaded up in the marketplace. In order to purchase a coin, all I got to do is click on one, tell them how I'm going to pay for it and where to ship it and review it. And then that coin would be on its way to my house. I have Liberty pulled up here because that's one of the collections that I have. But if I look at just all the coins, we have coin dealers, we have members. This platform was designed to save people the trouble that eBay is causing. On eBay, you buy something, you get what shows up at your door.
Yep.
With our platform, the coins are shipped to the company to be verified, authenticated, and ownership transferred from the seller to the buyer before you even pay. So if it shows up at the company and it's not authentic, it gets shipped back to the seller at the seller's expense. The buyer is never at risk. On eBay, it's buyer beware. With us, we're taking care of it for you. So I wanted you to just see, some of the coins that are available. So any coin that's got a serial number on it can be scanned and put into this marketplace. Not only that, but it will track your collection that you have scanned in. It'll track the fair market value of that collection. I'm not going to get into the details and stuff like that.
You've answered the next question. And this is not just for American coins, right? You can.
No, anything that's been graded by NGC, which is the grading company that grades collectible coins, or PCSG. That's the other company. There's two of them, NGC and PCGS. Those are the two grading companies, and they track the population of what they've graded.
And that's like a worldwide company.
Yes.
Two worldwide companies on all coins. Okay, cool. But new questions, right? Patricia, you got your hand up, and then we'll have Adele.
Yeah. Where is the storage location in the States? Which state is it in?
Idaho.
Idaho. Thank you.
And Adele.
What if you just have a whole bunch of coins that aren't graded? What do you do with them?
There's an app called Coin Snap that you can download to your phone, and you can scan each coin to see if it has any value. The problem is, while the app might tell you what it has sold for in the past, that buyer that set that price already has that coin. So now your job is to find another buyer for that coin and negotiate a price with them.
Like, what about
Now,
going to the coin dealer guy down the road?
You got to understand that coin dealers are in the business to make money. So whatever that coin's worth, you're going to get about 50% or less of what its value is.
Okay.
Because they need margin room to sell it again.
Okay. Thanks.
Still good for options though, because I was thinking that too. Coin dealer, sometimes it's worth less trouble, whatever you pay, because it moves the stuff on. So yeah, but they are there to make money.
Take that coin, whatever it is, and go to NGC or some other coin facility websites and find out the known population of that coin. If the population is over 10,000, it's not considered rare. If the population is under 10,000, it's considered a rare coin. Now, some coins could be rare just because they have an anomaly on it, a double stamp or a missing stamp. That makes it an anomaly.
The Queen's face.
Right. So, but if it's a large population, it lessens the likelihood that somebody would be looking for it.
Excellent. Thank you, Ben. That's given
You're
us some
welcome.
things to think about in regards to gold and silver and just coins in general. Show of hands, does anyone know anyone that collects coins? So I've got my father-in-law, but girlfriend growing up, her dad used to do stamps, so I wouldn't be shocked if he did coins as well. And Trixie Belden books, don't ask me why, but every time he saw them at a market or something, he bought all of them all the time. We don't know why, but anyhow, now I wish I had like a whole collection of Trixie Belden books because they were fun growing up. But yeah, people collect all
They
different
were.
things, right?
That was the way we collected coins back then, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you, Ben. Thank you for being our speaker today. And thank you, audience, for participating and asking questions. It's really it's an interesting topic. And yet at the same time, it's a thoughtful topic because it's like, wow, I'm sure we're all going to leave this meeting going, oh, I've got 12 more questions I should have asked Ben. That's okay. He's available for one-to-ones. And
Absolutely.
he'll most likely be at the next meeting as well. You never know. You might be able to ask some questions there or go, oh, got some questions to ask you, Ben.